Master Windu. How pleasant of you to join us.
This party's over.
This is where the fun begins.
Hey guys, and it's that time again where we get to the final video for tonight, and we talk about Star Wars. Because, you know, this channel it started with Star Wars, it always starts with Star Wars. So we're going to talk about Star Wars. So we got a couple new updates for you guys. First update of the day, in today's Star Wars news update, we're filming this like a podcast. Basically, if you guys want, we're going to do this every week. We'll do a Star Wars news update every week. And if you guys want, if you guys leave in the comments Star Wars news that I haven't talked about in this video, instead of doing individual videos, we're going to talk about each of these in kind of like a roundup. So at the end of each video, drop in the comments what Star Wars topics you want me to talk about for the next show. So we're going to call this Star Wars News Update, Episode 1. So let me know what you guys want me to talk about. So starting off our first topic today, I noticed a lot of you guys aren't subscribed, so make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button, and let's get into it. So our first topic today is about Star Wars Skeleton Crew. So we know in 2024, we're going to be getting many different Star Wars shows according to Reddit leaks now. Well, what we are hearing now is apparently Skeleton Crew is going to come out next Christmas in 2024. And apparently, it's going to be campy and lighthearted. So the Stranger Things of the Star Wars universe sounds very promising. And the fact it's going to be lighthearted, we know Jude Law is going to be in it. They have my attention. I'm very intrigued by it. I'm interested to see what they do. It's got my attention for sure. I'm definitely invested and on board for what they have planned. I'm looking forward to it. I love that it's going to be campy. I'm here for campy things. I think it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Our next news update is there's a rumor going around that we could get Bad Batch Season 3 in either January or February. Now, a lot of people are doubting this because they're saying it's a Reddit user that doesn't have a good track record, which is possible. But I am open to, I want Bad Batch Season 2 and I want it now. So I want Bad Batch Season 3 and I want it now. I want to see where the story goes next with Palpatine with the leaked trailer and stuff. And the sooner we get a release date for Bad Batch Season 3, the sooner we get a trailer for Bad Batch Season 3. So I'm hopeful for an early release, but I also think it could happen in the spring. But what do you guys think? Are you guys excited about Bad Batch? Do you guys have any major thoughts of what you want to see? I think this is pretty cool, and I'm looking forward to it. Alright, now let's go on to our next main topic. Our next main topic today is about the news roundup involving, we got some news about the Acolyte. Apparently the Acolyte's going to have some, I guess Leslie Henderland has some ideas for a big space battle that pays homage to a New Hope and Phantom Menace with the Star Wars ships that have not been used in canon yet outside of the High Republic books, where they're Jedi fighters that can be powered only by a lightsaber. So only Jedi can use these special ships, which sounds pretty exciting. We've had a couple accurate. We also hear that she talks about the line that that Obi-Wan said to Luke in A New Hope about Anakin being seduced by the dark side, becoming Vader, to like kind of lie to Luke. So they're gonna play a lot of the seducing the dark side role. They said they're gonna play with that in the Acolyte. So I'm curious to see what you guys think. I have mixed feelings on the Acolyte. I hope it's good. I'm excited about the promise of Sith and Jedi, but I'm worried that they're gonna give it to someone that doesn't know Star Wars and they might butcher George's work. So I hope that it is good. I hope it's faithful to Star Wars, and I hope they do a good job because I'm getting a little worried. We still haven't gotten a trailer for it that has been properly released, so I hope we start getting some Star Wars trailers pretty soon. But overall, I'm interested. I'm intrigued by what we're going to get with the Acolyte. I'm hoping for a lot of Sith stuff here. I had some cringe thoughts on previous videos back when I was with the Knights of Melvin, but overall, I want to be optimistic. I want more Sith content. If Acolyte can give me that and it's good, I'll be here. And I'm a bit more confident now since Dave Filoni is probably going to fix the Acolyte since he's fixing everything. So let's see what happens, though. So now let's move on to the next topic. Before that, what do you guys think about this Acolyte news? Are you interested in the Acolyte still? Are you written it off? Are you guys just anti-Disney Star Wars now? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Alright, coming in our final topic today. Dave Filoni said after now recently being announced as chief co-CEO at Star Wars, he's now the big boss, right? Next to Kathleen Kennedy. He has talked about what's next for Ahsoka Season 2, and also what happens in his Star Wars universe moving forward. And one of the things he talked about was that he has more stories to tell. And one of the things he also talked about was like how insane Hayden Christensen's lightsaber skills are, and I think this is really cool. I loved his explanation for Anakin and how Ahsoka needed Anakin's connection to be herself and be strong like she needs to be. Also, I loved how Hayden Christensen played Anakin in Ahsoka Episode 5, which was my favorite episode of the Ahsoka show. You got to see Anakin play the Grand Master role we always wanted to see him in. So I think tomorrow's video, we'll do a video about what if Anakin Skywalker was granted the rank of Master and the Jedi Council, and maybe he made his own Jedi Council. I'd love to see a Grand Master Anakin, because I think we got a taste of it in World Between Worlds, and I'd love more. I hope we get more with Hayden Christensen. But the biggest portion of this video is Dave Filoni also dropped a hint about his movie, where he said he wants the movie, and it's no longer about the rebels and the Empire. They did that in the sequels. It's been old, it's been redone. We don't need that anymore. But what we are going to get here, guys, which is really cool, is he says we should expect the New Republic to go up against the Night Sisters. So witches are coming in as a full circle threat, as we saw the Ahsoka show. They toyed with the lore a little bit. I like this. I think the witches could be a great new antagonist. This could open the door to many dead characters coming back with the witches' magic. You know, I love this. I think this is great. I think this would be super great and set the tone. But the biggest thing Dave Filoni said that I really like now in this entire interview is he mentions that Baylan Skoll, guys, the standout of the Ahsoka show, we're not done with this character. We have plans for him, and they're big plans. And he says that the story that ended at the end of Season 2, if you guys know who those statues are and what it relates to, even though the normies might not know, he's ready to do new plans with that character. Whether this be in Tales of the Jedi Season 2, with it being animated, or it's time to look for a new actor. For me personally, I think it's time to find a new actor for Baylan. I really like the actor in the live-action One Piece show that played One Piece's grandfather. I think he would be a great Baylan. I also like the idea of the guy who played Wolverine's brother Sabretooth in X-Men Origins Wolverine. Liev Schreiber has become such a great actor. I think he could play him really good. I think Boromir from Lord of the Rings would also play an amazing Baylan. So, you know, I'll have to do my top actors for Baylan Skoll later this week. But overall, I'm glad we're getting more Baylan. He's my favorite character in Ahsoka. He's becoming one of my new favorite Star Wars characters. I need more Baylan. I don't care if I get Tales of the Jedi or if it's in Season 2. Also, Tales of the Jedi is also coming out next year, guys. So lots of great Star Wars content coming next year.
Woo!